Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it's time to play. We're back in Factory Planner. I'm playing an early demo. Let's get back to it. Last episode, I was struggling with trying to produce what was it here? Doing these missions here, upgrading a constructor to level 2, and working on this other stuff down here, producing sulfur and water. We haven't even gotten to that. I found the problem. You guys probably saw it. When I added the second bioburner, I forgot to pick a recipe for this guy. We'll do wood energy. Now this is getting power. I've currently got that power wired up into assembler. And in this assembler, I want to produce shaft. So we need that for an upgrade. Are they going to let me do it? Are they going to let me do it? I put a stack of iron rods and a stack of bolts here. See, I may have already gotten them. Did I get them? Not yet. I put down a big stack of bolts. I'm not sure where those went. Oh, it's 20 bolts per shaft. Let's see, what's the issue here? Am I not getting enough power now? Thought I had it solved. Maybe not. It's not letting me select the recipe. Yeah, it's already selected. It's got the iron rods. Got the bolts. Just need the shaft to come out here. It's all connected to a storage. But let's see what the power requirement is. Power consuming is 15 megawatts. Let's double check this guy is actually producing. Maybe I didn't hit OK or something. Production, wood energy, select recipe. There it goes. There it goes. User error as usual. All right, we're going to get one of these, what is it, a shaft, power shaft? Boom. We've got one of those in inventory. Then down here, we were trying to produce conduit. This guy needed power too, and I don't have enough for another one of these transfer station things. Where are you? Electric box? Yeah, so we're trying to get conduit. Let's borrow the power from up here. Now that we've got that shaft, I'm going to borrow this power. Down at my constructor over here. And see if I can't get some conduit going. There it goes. Then we can kind of get organized on the power a little bit better and have both of these things running. In fact, we'll probably move them down below. That should give me what I need now to build this little feller. Got it. Electric box. Let's put you down here and let's start daisy chaining these things in a way that makes some sense. It's basically power comes in, feeds two things and then feeds the next guy. So this has to feed two lines. Got this box right here. Where's this going? One's over to there. Oh man, it's kind of a mess. This guy's going up here. Let's see if we can organize these connections a little bit better. I'm going to just unhook this stuff. We'll have both of these powers feed into here. This guy into here and this guy into here. Then let's have the bottom one of let's disconnect all these guys too. Just to get this a little bit more manageable. And easy to understand what's going on. So the bottom connection is always going to be the daisy chain for this big electric network, the way I've got it set up. Bam. And we've got two extra connections. Who needs power? This smelter needs power. And this constructor needs power over here. That's it for those guys. Move these down. Okay, up. Be a little bit further down. He's organized a bit. Okay, who needs power now? This guy has to, the bottom one's going to feed a new one of these. This guy. Get that wired up first. Our daisy chain. Now I got 2 connections available. I got a smelter and a constructor. Let's just hook these guys up. Boom. Boom. That's our copper production line. I'm not even sure what we're making right now. Copper sheets. Do you not have enough power? Output storage is full. Okay. This guy. Oh yeah, this container's full. Let's got 241 ingots. Let's sell 200 of these just to make room and see things working again. Just going to take this copper ingot, sell it. I grabbed some wood earlier. I'm going to sell that. And let's keep getting organized. So we've got iron production line. Kind of organized. We're saving off some iron ingots here. We needed those for an upgrade. We wanted to buy another iron mine. We've got a copper production line. And then we've got our limestone. This guy needs power. Let's see if we can build. Do I have enough to build another conduit or another electric box? Looks like I do. Let's do that. This guy down here. So we've always got electricity humming. I imagine the electric network can handle as much as we put on it. And then we can just make this part of the factory planner be all of our power generation. And maybe we'll scale this up. Let's see what this guy's crying about. I think it's just his output's full. Could sell some out of here too. Let's sell some more wood. Extract that. Sell it. All right, we got some more production lines. Let's finally get back to it. Upgrade a constructor to level 2. I think that's what we needed that shaft thing for. Let's do the iron constructor. This guy here. Upgrade. Yeah, there's the shaft. There's the cement. Iron plate. And copper sheets. Bam. And you can see the stats as we move from level 1, level 2, level 3. Consumes more power. Increases the intake speed and increases the production rate. A 25% boost. What's next? Produce 200 sacks of sulfur. 400 sacks of coal, water. We got 40 sacks of cement. That one we can do right now, I'm sure. We probably have a bunch in here. Cement. Let's sell like that much. Okay, that one's done. 200 sacks of sulfur. They gave us a, I thought I see coal. And I see, let's see. Coal and quartz. How do we produce sulfur? I wonder if there is like recipes. Just for the heck of it, type sulfur. Guessing it's like, guessing we would mine that raw. That sounds like a pretty raw ingredient. Don't see a sulfur mine. Can we buy one at the shop? No. We craft one in the crafter, a sulfur mine. There's copper, there's limestone. Quartz. Water basin. Maybe we go for that one first. Biopellet fuel. Man. Did they give us water? No, they didn't. They gave us a foundry, though. Man, we got a lot to do. All right. Conduit. We just were producing conduit up here, kind of in an ad hoc fashion. This guy, conduit. Just takes wire. Let's see. Here's copper production. This guy's doing copper sheets. I've only got 15 wire on hand. I'm going to switch this guy over to wire. I'm going to try this objective here at the bottom. Sell 95 pieces of conduit. So the copper production line is going to send wire into this storage, and hopefully I can get it into here. See the problem we're going to run into already. Need more electricity. Got connections here. A little less organized. Let's get another electric box if we can. This guy. Let's put you at this level. And disconnect one of these guys. Be the bottom one. That's our daisy chain. Let's send you into here. This guy will take over the role of the daisy chain. Now we've got a couple more connections in this area. Want to get conduit going. We'll go you to there. Extra power there. This guy's off and running with the conduit. We have an objective to sell 95 pieces. That'll go into this storage. And when we think about it, hopefully we'll have 95 saved up and we can go sell that and complete that little objective. Oh man. Lots to do. Water. And what was the other thing? Does anything with coal? Dust to dust. Craft a pulverizer. Produce 320 buckets of water. Oh, produce 400 sacks of coal. That one looks easy. Let's do that next. Here's coal. We're going to need a miner for that. Let's build one up. And whoops, that was a constructor. Make use of that, or I could sell it, but let's get a miner going. You can see we're going to need to make bolts. Let's see, is this guy, what's this guy going to get me? See what we're actually making here. Getting sacks of coal? No, we're just getting coal. We might need to produce that. Let's throw the constructor up here and just see. This guy's going to need power. I'm going to do yet another electric box. Try and keep it organized. Bolts. Oh, and I'm using all my wire. Bolts and wire. Let's do... get bolts going. Boy, I'm tempted to get a whole another iron mine going. Man, yeah, there's lots to do. Let's for now though, let's do bolts. Then down here, I'm gonna shut the copper, shut the conduit off just for a little bit so we can collect some wire up. And I kind of want another conduit down here. Guess in the meantime, we can get this guy wired up. This guy into here. And let's see, is there a recipe for bags of coal? Nope, I don't. Oh, it's the crusher, I bet. Should I add this pulverizer? 400. Oh, no, wait a second. And now it says we've got 17 sacks of coal already. So maybe this just needs to go straight on in. Yeah, I was thinking there was more to it. 19. Yeah, that's working. That's counting. Said sacks of coal. That was making me think it was it needed to be processed, but maybe not. This constructor can be disconnected for now. In fact, I'll put it down here. We don't need it yet. And do we have enough now for that electric box? We do. Let's go down here. We'll keep on scaling. Trying to keep it somewhat organized. And then we can hook this guy back up to make more conduit. In fact, we might have enough saved up already. Where are you? Conduit, nope, 68. So we'll hook this guy back up. Our supply of wire. Let that guy do its thing. These are things we're not using, so I'm going to put them back in the deck. These extra iron rods, maybe I'll just sell them. In fact, I'll sell some of this other stuff here. Bolts, rods. I just spawned those to kind of set up a mini temporary production line. All right, that guy's going. Doesn't need any power. Sulfur. How do I find out how to make sulfur? Really obvious, but not obvious to me. Shop. Even buy it. Let's see. There's got to be hints in here. Pulverizer might be the hint. Foundry's new though. Let's see what the recipes are on that. Steel pipes, steel ingots, point light. Interesting. Pyrite, steel beams. That's not going to do us good right now. Interesting. Iron and copper to make iron ingots. We get some alternative recipes, kind of like Satisfactory with that guy, but that's not going to solve our immediate problems. Assembler, let's look at the recipes on this guy. Basic frames. Reinforced iron plates, shafts, and rapid wire. Again, kind of reminds me a little bit of Satisfactory's quick wire. Want sulfur, and I want water. Water we can do. See if we can do this pulverizer though first. After jack pump. That's new. Extracts liquids. That's not what we need though. I think I saw a water one in here. There's a water basin. And there's pulverizer. I don't want both of these. A pellet fuel. Pulverizer, point light. Oh man. Yeah, everything's got dependencies. Let's switch over to water. We need 320 buckets. We need to produce biopellet fuel, and I think that's up here. These wood resources, we might be able to do something with that. Let's make room for another splitter. We've got tons of wood. It's backed up in there. Make room for another splitter coming off of this container of wood. I think I haven't even made, so let's make one. Ooh, pipeline splitters. We just want a regular one. These iron ingots. Splitter up here. And we want to do this. I like power staying up on the top. Boy, if I could move, let's see, shift, control drag, alt drag, right click drag. Trying to find a way to move this whole set of cards up. That's going to be a quality of life feature that hopefully comes along at some point. Might be there and I just don't know about it. What I want to do is make room for us to produce those pellets. And we need pellets in order to buy ourselves that water resources card. With this design that I'm going with, I want to keep power at the very top because I can envision that we're going to keep scaling that up. I'm just trying to make room right now for pellet production somewhere in here. That looks all right. These can come up. And hopefully this will make sense in a second here. Put this into there. So there's our power production. Now we need pellets. It might be Constructor. The Compost. I think it was Foundry. What we need again, it's this guy right here, biopellet fuel. Not sure how we make it. Gotta think we've got a way to do it. Foundry, I don't think it's foundry. No. See, what don't we have as far as production machines? Pulverizer, but that needs its own resources. Could be we got to chase after this first. Miner merger, logging site, limestone quarry, jack pump. That's foundry we looked at. Assembler, did we look at assembler? Yeah, I don't see those pellets. Man, yeah, we're kind of on a dead end on that one, on the pellets. I think we got to get a pulverizer built. It's our only option. See how we're doing on these other objectives. Conduit, did we get all of the conduit? Yeah, we got 157 conduit. Let's make use of that. Extract, we're supposed to sell 95 of these. Extract, we'll sell those. Boom. That's a mission objective achieved. Sell 100 pieces of wire. All we got to do is disconnect this guy. And we should get some more wire stacking up in here. There it goes. It's starting to accumulate. Water, we saw we can't build the thing that produces water. Sulfur is a big mystery so far. I think the only thing we can go for is the pulverizer. I feel like I'm missing something obvious as usual. Not seeing what that is yet. Although I think we need this rapid wire soon. Build the pulverizer. Let's take a look at the recipe for that or the requirements. Nope, just regular wire and point light. Steel ingots. Steel ingots and point light, I think, might have been the forge, right? Steel ingots, point light. Yeah, there's point light. Wire and conduit. It's just these. Maybe we do this in a batch. So we're going to need access to power. We can maybe tap off the bottom here. We'll borrow this guy's power. And maybe we'll start with these point lights. I need wire and conduit. I'm going to just spawn both of those. And we'll put a little container here. Wire and conduit. How much conduit do we have left? 70. Let's take, I don't know, 50. We'll pump that card down. Can always extract more and bring it over here. I'm just going to do this as a batch. So there's conduit going in. 2 per, and then we need a bunch of wire. 15 wire per point light. Point lights. I only need 1. We'll make more. Do I have conduits in here? Let's take 10 of this, or is it 15 per? Oh man, I gotta look at their recipe again. Yeah, it's 15 per, so we're only gonna get 1 right now. It's fine. We'll do 1. Take 15 of this conduit. Boom, get a card for that. And just drop that to our little temporary production line over here. That should get us the point light we need. Whoops. You gonna go? Are you gonna go? Nope, I just did 2 conduits in a row. Why did I do that? Bear with me. Wire, right? Wire. Not more conduit. My bad. We got tons of wire. Let's do 60 of these. I think it's 15 per ore. Here. And there we go. That's loading in. That's going to get us our point light, at least one of them. We'll get a few probably out of that. And then we need 5 steel ingots and a bunch of wire. Wire will be okay. We need steel ingots, and that's going to be the foundry once he's done. Good, set up another iron thing. How many iron ore do we have? Or iron ingots? We got 531 iron ingots. Let's build, or let's buy. Sorry, let's craft another iron resource. This has been kind of in the background. It's something I want to do. We got the wood, we got the iron ingots. Let's craft that. I don't have to set it up right this minute. At least we've got it. We're hoping that once we get the pulverizer, we can figure out how to make sulfur and how to make the little biomass nuggets that we need in order to unlock the water resource. All right, this guy's done doing what he's doing. I'm going to throw... Let's see. Let's put this stuff back into storage, actually. These 2 cards. That can go in there. We'll send the other one up too once that's drained out. Now we need our foundry doing steel for us. We got iron ore and coal. Iron ingots and coal. More efficient. No, iron ore 3 and 3. This is 3. Or we've got pyrite. Let's just do iron ingots, because I think I have more of these stored up. Yeah, I got 262. So we'll just grab a stack of this stuff and a stack of coal. What is it? 3 to 2. So iron ingots, we've got a stash of those up here. Grab 150 of these. Whoa. It's down by the foundry. This one. And then we'll grab 100 coal. If we've got it, we should. A 100 of that. Not really buying anything with our little FA credits, are we? Guy hooked in. And do I not have the recipe picked? Want this one, steel. Nope, this one, sorry. Here we go, stuff's coming in. That'll get us our steel, and now we should be able to finally build this pulverizer and at least see what the recipes are on it. Here we go. They give us a manufacturer too. Check this guy out. 4 inputs. Oh man. Quartz resonator and a sulfur mine. Finally. Okay. But I want to see what pulverizer is. I'm going to throw this guy back down. In fact, I may use these filtered tabs now. We're getting a lot of cards. What can you give me? Oh man. All new stuff. Not what I want. Really want the ability to build this water basin. Natural or artificial depression that collects and holds water, such as a pond, lake, or reservoir. Biopellet fuel. I don't know how to make it. Don't know how to make it. And we can't buy it. I think. Got tons of cash. fact, I could have bought those shafts and saved some time. Maybe we'll be thinking about that a little more. Manufacturer, what do you do for me? Crazy stuff. Processors, cognitive restrictors. I don't need a cognitive restrictor. My cognition's already restricted. Acceleration bridge, engines, and quartz resonators. Let's see. There's got to be some hints in here. What am I missing? Sulfur. That's easy. Let's get that one going. About another electric box. Oh, refiner too. Haven't done liquids yet. Keep this going. It's routine. Daisy chain the bottom of this guy. I know I got a bunch of backed up storage boxes and things. I'm not too worried about that. I am trying to keep this organized as best I can. Let's do sulfur mine. In fact, I don't even know if I need power for this. You need to build a miner. Scrolling right by it. I don't see it. Where are you, miner? Alphabetical order. That helps. Yeah. They give us a bunch of storage containers. Looks like I got one left. And that should get us the 200 sacks of sulfur. Let's do a little cleanup. This we wanted to put back in storage. And then what do we have for resources? Bolts. Let's get our iron production line. Bolts or something. We might have a use for. Oh, biopellet fuel. Check it out. All right. All right. That's a new one. So let's get another constructor built. Oh man, that's going to unlock water for us. Constructor, where are you? Alphabetical. Right there. Might have one extra one already, but I'm going to build that guy. And now, here. So we get a new recipe. Why is it not showing? You know why? Because we had to upgrade it. I think that's the issue. Let's go buy a shaft. Might be level 2 constructors are the only ones that can do that recipe. Buy a shaft. We got tons of cash. I'm going to buy 5 of these. Boom. I'm going to upgrade this little feller. Now, do you have the recipe? You do. Biopellet fuel. Yeah, there's somewhere I'm missing. There's got to be a way to see how to unlock these recipes. Like what unlocks when. Because that was a little cryptic. But I'm probably missing something. Biopellet fuel. That's what I want. Select recipe. And we got to make compost. That's going to be another constructor. You can see we're going to have electricity issues. Where should we do this? I was hoping to tap into the wood over here, but maybe this needs to go somewhere completely different. Let's see. We do another wood. Just for organizing sake, maybe we put this at the bottom of the stack, the bottom of the factory planner. Get a bunch of conduit. We can buy it, or I can make it. Let's get some conduit going again. That's putting that production back online. I think you're doing conduit, right? Yep. And what I'm thinking of doing now is I want to make those biofuel pellets, but it's getting crowded up here. I want to leave this area for more electricity production. I know I got an extra splitter there I don't need. So I'm just going to build another forest down here. And we'll keep working our way down this way. We are going to need yet another electric box. Get that going. I'll leave a space here. Even though this isn't using electricity, I'm going to still leave a spot there for later. Come on. Don't need to. I could build a factory there. biopellet factory there, but we'll do it down here. And we know we're going to need to construct. Ooh, uh-oh. I think I'm at the bottom of my. I'm at the bottom of the factory. I thought we had infinite room here, but that's the end of the line. We'll have to scale out left and right. And we need 2 constructors for this. This one's going to be producing compost. This one's going to be producing biopellet fuels from compost. Oh, he's got to be upgraded. One of these is already upgraded. This guy's upgraded. Level 2, so he should have the recipe. Letting me select you. Connect these guys up, see if it opens up that recipe for me. Got what we, oh, we need copper ore for this logging site. Let's do it. Take our copper mine and route that into some storage somewhere. Just temporarily. I'm going to move this guy out, or I guess I'll leave him where he is. Disconnect this. Let's get some copper ore saved up. Doesn't want to go. Why not? That's strange. Build another container. Just need a little supply of copper ore. What's the matter? What's going on, fellas? Oh, my bad. My bad. You guys probably saw it. This can only go into a miner. This is where we can kind of do the redirection. In fact, I could just leave this right here if we want. First, we want to save some of this off. Oh man, it just never ends. This guy hooked back up. I guess we'll keep making cement. This guy needs his power. And we're trying to build this logging site. We just need a little bit more copper. Then we need iron ore too, huh? Same thing. As soon as we get the copper, we'll pull this storage out of here. Good for the forest. Just a little bit more copper ore, then I'm going to switch over and start saving up the iron ore. That is that. You can move up there. You go back to what you were working on. And you are going to take a break and give me some just raw iron ore. All this just to get a logging site going. Tell you what, let's wrap this episode here. We're getting there. We're kind of uncovering things. It's like we produced the sulfur. We're on the verge of producing those little pellets that we need in order to build this guy, the water basin. That's the production line we're working on right now. We're getting close. Getting close. We're almost have another logging site. Could have just expanded up here. It's like we do have more factory planner space up there. kind of run into the bottom of the factory planner here. So I can't expand anymore that way, but we got lots of room left and right. And again, we could compress these, just trying to keep it somewhat organized so we can figure out what's where. Yeah, that's it for this episode. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series on Factory Planner. Again, I'm playing an early demo. It just came out as I record this, so expect some further development on the game if you're watching this months or even years later. I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support. Deeply, sincerely appreciated. And with that, I'll see you all in the next episode.